Britney Spears, reckless driving caught on video. This time, she's gone way too far. We got to talk about this. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian, and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy best friend, you have found me. You guys know me, I'm normally very animated and very high energy and singing, and we're doing all the things, but yeah, we have to just talk about the Britney elephant in the room. I first wanted to give you guys a warm welcome. Normally, like I said, I'm more high energy and happy and excited and everything, but this is a very serious topic, and I have a lot of anxiety talking about this, if I'm being very honest with you. So I welcome you all with open arms. Go watch some of my other videos. You'll know what type of fun we have here. But I do think that this deserves to be treated with the most serious, energy and just kind of, So Britney, let's just get into it. A couple nights ago, Britney was caught at a restaurant with an unknown friend, and the Daily Mail was magically there. The video suggests that she was acting erratic in the restaurant. Witnesses are saying that she was acting erratic and that she was drinking. They're also saying that when she left the restaurant, she was trying to get in the car, and the valet was allegedly begging her not to get behind the wheel. Then we see videos of Britney eating behind the wheel and then driving home, being followed and swerving, from side to side. I've been getting this is probably one of the most requested videos I think I've ever had, and not in the best way. People are commenting things like, I can't wait for you to try and spin this, because you guys know I'm always defending Britney and I'm always on Britney's side. I don't know about this one. And I'm going to be very honest with you, that I'm not a driver, so I want to point that out. I don't even have a license. I grew up in Europe, so in the city where I lived, it was bicycles, and then when I got here, I've tried to get my license, but somehow I always fail. So, I'm not the sharpest bulb in the, I think it's more anxiety. It's a lot more to it, because my grandma had a car accident. It's a whole thing. I think I'm dealing it within therapy. So just know I am dealing with it, and I'm figuring out the root as to why I'm always blocking myself to get a license. But so I, showed my husband the video, and I said, is this allowed? Because, I don't know the rules of the streets. I know it doesn't look good. And he said, no, that's not allowed. And that's very dangerous, especially if, she's driving in a, this, not a one way, but where there's a car coming in, it could be fatal. The first thing I thought when I saw this was, damn, Britney, now, with Kevin Federline going all over the place and saying that things are so bad for Britney and that she's losing control and that there's things that no one knows and that it's darker than anyone can imagine. And it's just, I'm just like, that's just putting the red carpet for him. This is just it's literally throwing the Macy's Day Parade for him. This is what he wants. This is exactly what he wants, because this is the exact behavior that he is telling people. Now, I normally, look at facts. When I spill tea, I look at facts. So the first thing I want to say is, I don't believe the witnesses thing. Okay, it could be, who are these witnesses, right? And the videos of her at the restaurant, she's just cheering the restaurant. I don't know if it's because I'm weird and I have a lot of weird behavior sometimes, where sometimes I'll be loud and sometimes I'll be crazy and pretend I'm in a reality show. And, I'm a very quirky person, right? I don't didn't see her jumping on a table. I didn't see her slapping the waiter. I didn't see her downing tequila shots. I didn't see her, going and throwing food at people. Like, that's erratic in my opinion. But like doing a cheers to the restaurant and then leaving, I don't know how erratic that is, right? So yeah, I mean, that's kind of like, that's, in my opinion, that's a little pushing it. Again, if I saw her throwing menus and going up to people and eating their food and jumping on the tables like Spider-Man and, running up and down and, or just standing in the middle of the restaurant and doing her dances, like, yeah, I would be like, yeah, that's fucking erratic. That's not. But I didn't see her do that at this restaurant per this videos. Now, the driving is what I have a real bad issue with, because my best friend, she passed away when we were just 16 years old in a car accident due to a drunk driver. And I'm not saying Britney was under any influence, because there's no proof of that. I don't know that to be a fact. But if this is what's going on, then I definitely am concerned, and I cannot support that. That driving was incredibly irresponsible. Having said that, there was somebody following her, and that can really be very dangerous. If I would have been Britney, I would have stopped, called the police, and have them come and escort me home, or, get that person to stop following me home, because that, at this 2025, that should be illegal. It's not 2007 anymore, right? So I have to look at it from all these different sides, you know what I mean? And that's the number one side that I'm looking on at, is if she was under the influence, then I am incredibly disappointed in her. I am, in fact, disgusted by this behavior. I don't care if you're trying to get away from somebody or escaping. If you are under any type of influence, you should not be behind the wheel. That's just number one. And even if I hadn't lost my best friend like this, I still would believe this firmly. So having said that, again, we don't know. At this point, it's just all speculation. Everyone is speculating. Everyone is calling her erratic. I don't believe that her behavior at the restaurant was erratic. I believe that the driving was very dangerous, swerving from, one way to the other. That's very dangerous, especially when you can have a car coming in, which we did see that in the video. So in that sense, I'm very concerned, because if she was trying to escape and if she was trying to get rid of this guy. So yeah, I mean, the driving is not, and trying to escape someone. I mean, I can't imagine it's nighttime and you are driving home and there's someone following you. I mean, that's fucking scary, and I'm sure that brings a lot of triggers from, the past, that she had to live through that. I just feel like now it's everywhere. Everyone is saying that she's erratic and having a breakdown. I hate this narrative, and nobody should be following anybody, especially if, knowing that Britney might be going through a really hard time. And yeah, I mean, I love Britney. You guys know this. If she is not well, I'll be the first to beg her to get help. I just think that there's a lot of injustices here, in the sense of Britney is seen online and in the media as a erratic, crazy person who has lost her mind. And so you see her at a restaurant doing this to people, then that's the first thought that happens. You see her getting in a car in a certain way, then she's erratic. If it were not for the driving, I wouldn't even have made this video. The driving definitely does feed into that narrative, and that just really fucking sucks, because I just wish Britney wouldn't put herself in these situations. I don't know who that friend was. They're saying that friend could have possibly set Britney up. I just fucking hate this, man. And like, Kevin, he's somewhere in Hawaii just laughing and just he's just so happy about this. I could feel it in my heart. I hate that Britney puts herself in these situations. I really do. I mean, I'm in therapy today. I asked to see a psychiatrist too. I mean, we all go through mental health situations. But we all have to be able to acknowledge and accept that we need the help. And I think that anyone, even with just the slightest of issues or problems, could use therapy. I hope Britney's getting help. So I'm not defending this. I think it was incredibly irresponsible, scary, and dangerous, the driving. I don't think it's fair to call her erratic. I don't think it's fair for anybody to be following her. I think it should be illegal. And I understand that maybe she was scared and she was trying to, to flee the person. But it seemed to me that she shouldn't have been driving. So I keep it real, you guys. Even though I love her and I support her, I don't think that anyone should be driving if they are experiencing any type of, stresses like this. So I don't know what else to say. I love you, Britney. I will always support you. I hate this for you. I hate the media is now celebrating. I hate that Kevin is celebrating. I hate that all the haters are happy. I mean, anywho, I love you all. And I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm really bummed out. To be honest, you guys can tell I'm really bummed out. I even turned on one of my candles that one of my messy Bessies sent me, which is a candle of supposedly, it smells like Main Street from Disney. I've been dying to go to Disney, you guys, so fucking bad, but I can't right now. But this candle is definitely helping me because I'm really bummed out. I actually even cried when I saw this because I was like, they're gonna fucking attack her so much. So anyways, I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. And honestly, fuck her friend. I'll just say that. Fuck her friend. Fuck all her friends. Seriously, who put her in these type of situations. And if you fucking set her up, you're a fucking piece of shit.